In the vast, sun-scorched landscapes of southern Africa, a remarkable creature was forged, a testament to the wildness of the continent and the ingenuity of humankind. Here, amidst the acacia trees and the endless savanna, a dog was bred not just for companionship, but for survival against the most formidable of predators. This is a story of courage, of loyalty, of a unique physical trait. A story that begins with ancient tribes and European pioneers, united in their need for a guardian of unparalleled bravery. We are, of course, speaking of the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Often called the lion dog, its history is as rich and complex as the land. To truly understand this magnificent animal, we must journey back in time to witness its genesis and the demanding role it was destined to play. The story of the Rhodesian Ridgeback begins deep in the southern part of the African continent. Long before European settlers arrived, the Khoikhoi kept semi-wild hunting dogs distinguished by a peculiar trait, a strip of hair along their spine growing the opposite way. Tough, resilient animals, perfectly adapted to the harsh environment. European pioneers began to colonize the Cape. Dutch, German, Huguenot settlers. They brought mastiffs, bloodhounds, terriers. A new kind of dog was needed, withstand extreme temperatures, resist insect-borne diseases, guard homesteads from predators. In the region later called Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, the breed was refined. Hunters and farmers began selective breeding, crossing European dogs with the native ridge dogs of the Khoikhoi. The goal, the ultimate companion for life in the bush. Combine endurance, environmental wisdom, with size, strength, scenting abilities. This deliberate process, driven by necessity, gave rise to a formidable canine, the progenitor of the modern Rhodesian Ridgeback, a true child of Africa. The most defining and unmistakable feature of the Rhodesian Ridgeback is, of course, its ridge. This is not merely a pattern of color, but a structural characteristic of the coat itself. It is a band of hair running along the dog's back that grows in the opposite direction to the rest of its coat. This unique feature begins just behind the shoulders, with two identical whorls of hair known as crowns. From these crowns, the ridge tapers down the spine, ending near the hips. It is the breed's coat of arms, inherited from Khoikhoi ancestors. A dominant genetic trait that breeders have preserved. A dog without a ridge cannot be a show ring Ridgeback. The Ridgeback earned its fearsome moniker, the lion dog, not as a killer, but as a master strategist. In the untamed wilderness of Africa, big game hunters required a dog of exceptional intelligence and courage. The Ridgeback's role was not direct combat. They worked in packs, using agility and stamina to track and corner the great cat. Their job was to harass and confuse, darting in and out, barking incessantly, keeping it at bay until the human hunter could arrive. Close enough to occupy the lion, quick enough to evade a deadly swipe. This baying tactic was used for other dangerous game, leopards and baboons. Their value lay in control and nerve, holding danger in a delicate balance, making them indispensable in the African bush. While its exploits with lions cemented its legend, the Ridgeback's utility extended far beyond big game. On remote homesteads, it was an all-purpose farm and family dog. Keen senses and territorial instincts made it an exceptional guardian. Quiet watchfulness, patrolling the property, alerting family to intruders, human or animal. Its formidable appearance and resonant bark often deter without aggression. A capable tracker over miles of difficult ground, valuable for livestock and wounded game. Speed and stamina lent themselves to coursing, pursuing swifter prey like antelope. Not a specialist, but a jack of all trades, guarding by night, assisting the hunt by day. It was and remains a truly multifaceted companion, you know. Despite its ferocious history and imposing stature, the temperament of a well-bred Ridgeback is quiet dignity and loyalty. With family, gentle, affectionate, remarkably patient, often deeply protective of their human pack. The Rhodesian Ridgeback is a large and powerful dog, a picture of athletic grace and muscularity. There is a distinct difference in size between the sexes. Males, 25 to 27 inches, 63 to 69 centimeters, about 85 pounds or 39 kilograms. Balanced, symmetrical, built for endurance and agility. Females, 24 to 26 inches, 61 to 66 centimeters, around 70 pounds or 32 kilograms. With proper care, a healthy individual often lives 10 to 12 years. The coat is short, dense, glossy, perfectly suited to its African origins. Colors range from light wheaten to red wheaten, hues that camouflage in savanna grasses. Some white on chest and toes is permissible, excessive white is a fault. Low maintenance. Weekly brushing usually suffices. They shed moderately. No heavy undercoat. Not well suited to very cold climates without protection. Like all purebreds, the Ridgeback is predisposed to certain conditions. Hip and elbow dysplasia can lead to arthritis and pain, common in large active breeds. Reputable breeders screen breeding stock to reduce risk. Bloat, or gastric torsion, is a serious risk for deep-chested dogs. Dermoid sinus, a congenital neural tube defect linked to the ridge gene, requires surgical correction. Puppies should be checked after birth. Ethical breeders who prioritize testing help ensure healthy companions for years to come. Intelligence and independence make training unique. Avoid harsh methods or mindless repetition. Positive reinforcement works best, appealing to a clever nature that respects capable leadership. This is a high-energy breed, born to run. They require significant daily exercise, long walks, jogging, safe off-leash running. Without outlets, they can become destructive. A tired Ridgeback is a happy Ridgeback. Meet both mental and physical needs for a harmonious life. From Rhodesia, the breed's reputation spread. The first breed standard was drafted in 1922, reaching beyond Africa. The American Kennel Club recognized the breed in 1955. Its following grows among those who value athleticism, intelligence, and loyalty. Occasional appearances in film and literature evoke wildness, nobility, and African heritage. More importantly, it serves as a cultural ambassador, a living piece of African history, a remarkable story of evolution, partnership, and enduring legacy. So, the journey of the Rhodesian Ridgeback runs from ancient sun-drenched plains to modern family life, a story of adaptation and partnership shaped by peril and human need. Its ridge is a banner of heritage, linked to wild dogs and pioneering breeders. The Ridgeback balances fierce guardian with gentle companion. To live with one is to know a questioning, independent, deeply loyal mind. The future rests in our hands, responsible breeding and dedicated ownership. The lion dog thrives today as a cherished companion.